I show you in this video exactly which cryptocurrencies the Hong Kong citizens are allowed to buy, because this is crucial for us to know, because they could possibly pump. Also, we will speak obviously about the immediate short term, what is happening here in the market, because we see Bitcoin is breaking above the symmetrical triangle and technical price target is here at around 30,000. However, we have here a CME gap at around 27k, and we are still fighting here this big border at 28,000, where we have this extreme volume coming in. So if you appreciate, hit the like button. I would appreciate if you reach 200 likes. Bratanze, let's go in Hong Kong, because they are starting at the 1st June, and which coins the citizens will be allowed to buy. There are here several rules which coins they're allowed to buy. You can here make a screenshot or stop the video and read it here. I will not read it. I even didn't read it, because I show you exactly which coins are technically allowed to buy: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Polkadot, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Polygon, Chainlink, Solana, BNB, Avalanche we had, Cosmos, and so on, Filecoin, for example. So watch out for these coins, but be very careful, because potentially these coins, the market priced already in that they will allow from the 1st June to buy this token. So be very careful right now running and buying into these coins, because they could have potentially already priced in. The market moved already to the upside, and we could see a sell-off on the 1st June. So we could see some of these tokens will dump. Be very careful here. However, this news is bigger than this 1st June, because it's a step further. So Hong Kong is adopting crypto. So they will make it wider. They will allow some more cryptocurrencies that the retail will invest. And also it means there coming regulation for the institutions, and this is the real huge money, because institutions not putting like we putting $100,000 or $10,000 in coins. They're putting millions and billions inside crypto projects, which leads crypto to pump. This is the reason why Bitcoin pump. Bitcoin is not pumping because all the retail pump the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping because institutions, for example, Tesla is putting several billions. MicroStrategy is putting several billions. Even if MicroStrategy putting money in, it moving maybe by 1-2%. Why? Because the market capitalization of Bitcoin is so huge. But if a lot of or several institutions putting money in, this is when we see Bitcoin, Ethereum rising. But we are hunting especially the smaller coins, because yes, Bitcoin can rally by 5x or 10x in the bull. No, not 10x. I would not say 10x in the next bull market, 2024, 2025, maybe 5x, 150,000, 170,000. This is what we expect we will see Bitcoin. But smaller altcoins, they are way risky, but they have small market capitalization. This is why we could see if a crypto coin, Bitcoin has a $500 million market capitalization. Some altcoins have a market capitalization of 50 million. Yeah, okay, let's say 100 million. So they could potentially rally to 1 billion over 10x or even 20x to 20 billion. You understand? To 2 billion. You understand what I'm talking about? If not, go several minutes back and hear again what I told you. Let us go further on the news. What we have more here. Breaking: Turkish lira dropped 20% after re-election of Erdogan. This is, I'm very sad for the people, but what this means, it's very bullish for Bitcoin. Why? Because you see here, as Turkey grapples with economic turmoil and soaring inflation rates reaching 55% at the end of February 2023, its citizens are turning to Bitcoin for financial refuge. You see, Hong Kong allowing Bitcoin or crypto. Russia is maybe to launch their own crypto exchange. You see Turkey, the people themselves running into Bitcoin to save their holdings, right? Also, the next news. So this is a massive adoption of Bitcoin. Now we are coming also directly to Bitcoin, the big perspective. We have here the psychology of market cycles. Maybe you heard about it. And here Ali is writing is about to enter the hope stage in the psychology market. And the hope stage is here when it's starting again. You see it here, right? This is the hope stage. This is when we are basically entering the bull market. Hope, then optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria. This is when your grandma or asking you how to buy Bitcoin, and then we see the market going to shit. So probably you bought here the previous bull cycle, your altcoins, or here at euphoria. Maybe Cardano bought here approximately, right? We speak about Cardano in a second also. I bought, by the way, Cardano approximately here. I bought it here, sold it here, and bought it here. Okay, happens. It will not happen again. But this is according to this chart. We had here this euphoria at 69K, and we got into depression when we reached our bottom. This is how we identified through the total crypto market cap, and we are right now in the disbelief. So we see some little bit the market going down, but then we are entering here this hope phase when the whole cycle starts again, and we'll see Bitcoin running to the upside and the whole crypto market. Here we have also the Bitcoin bear market is officially over. Get ready for the bulls to take over and ride the wave to new all-time highs. There are, yes, there are, based on the past, we see here, for example, the RSI, it looks very similar. You see here from the top to the bottom, the RSI looks very similar. Also here, these indicators, they look pretty similar to all the bear markets, and right after the bull market started. You see this violet lines or these purple lines are the halvings. I say the safest way to say when the bull market starting is always after the halving, because after the halving you see Bitcoin pump. After the halving, Bitcoin pump. Also here, even in 2013, after the halving, Bitcoin pump, because right now you cannot say, isn't this the bottom or not? Because what happened here after the bottom, we reached here nearly another bottom. What if it goes even lower than the previous bottom? You see, also it happened the same in 2013. We had here reached the bottom, but then we had here another drop. It not reached the bottom, but we had another drop, right? So therefore, potentially we could reach here another bottom. So potentially on our big picture perspective, we could go here down as low as 15,000 still, and didn't reach the bottom, because the bottom was at around 15,200 or something, but we could still go to 15,000 and 16,000. Or we could go even lower if another Black Swan event coming and Binance go bankrupt. We are going safe to $10,000 or something like that if Binance going down. So therefore, as always, I'm telling you, right now is the 1 year period. Whether is it we are in the hope stage, like here Ali is saying, where is it? Whether we are here in this hope stage where we are going back into bull market again, because there's also some disbelief. You see hope, and then there's short disbelief, and then optimism came. This is exactly the same what we saw here 2020 when the COVID dump came. You see this also, we entered the hope, disbelief, and then optimism pump. So this in the stage of small disbelief while we are in a hope phase, this when we can accumulate even more. But the best strategy, in my opinion, is still just in this year to dollar cost average in Bitcoin or altcoins. Let us go further. Another nice news here for Oli channel looks. I will come to the immediate short term in a second. Let's skip this for a second. We coming here to the news of ordinal inscription over time. Bitcoin ordinal inscription analysis. Ordinals are about to hit 10 million inscriptions. So it basically means Bitcoin is how it's called, separated in 1 million satoshis. This is the smallest piece of a Bitcoin, and you can inscribe on this satoshi. So you can, like, imagine if you putting you writing here something down. So this is satoshi, and if I'm putting a pen and inscribing something on this thing, so this called inscription. They are hitting 10 million. And this is also the reason why I bought Audi. You remember, I wrote you in the Telegram group, I have not opened right now. I bought it $7, right now it's already at $10, and I'm expecting Audi even to pump more. This is the very first token which was inscribed on the Bitcoin chain. Audi, check it out, bratans. It's not an advertisement or anything. It could go also to shit, so make your own research. Another news, just in Cardano, ADA, DeFi surpasses 406 million ADA in total value locked. This news is very bullish for Cardano, because the more coins are locked into the ecosystem, the less selling pressure there is, right? The same what we saw in the previous videos we spoke about Ethereum. There's more Ethereum ever locked in the Ethereum ecosystem than it was before this new update, where they've been afraid that the people start to unlocking the ETH and selling, and we see ETH go to shit. It not happened, and Cardano, same happening, people locking into Cardano, so it means there are less people who are selling and more people who are buying, which could see what means in conclusion that we will see Cardano spiking up to the upside in the bull market. But, and now here in the news, 3 million Cardano addresses in a loss, over 3 million. And I guess, let me guess, you are also in a loss, right? I'm also in a loss. I bought at $1.60, right? It was very stupid from me. But what happened? It happened. The next here, maybe I show you here. The next major barrier for the ADA price is 37 cent or to 38 cent, where over 125 addresses, 125,000 addresses bought 3.6 billion. Okay, I bought it not at 0.38 cent, but also here Cardano, I expecting, if we have to watch the total crypto market cap in order to understand how high can Cardano go, because don't be so fucking stupid piece of shit like all this meme coin hunters are doing. I mean, you can trade meme coins. I'm trading also meme coins, but don't watch the price. This 38 cent, it doesn't matter. Here, watch the total crypto market cap. Total crypto market cap is 13 billion. For just put in perspective, for example, the total crypto market cap of BNB is at 50 billion and it's $300. These prices don't mean anything. You have always to watch the total crypto market cap. For example, if Cardano would go to a market cap of 50 billion like BNB, it would make how much? 13, 26, 39, 4x approximately, which means that Cardano price, oh, where is it? Here, that the Cardano price, 4x, 40 cent, 80 cent, $1, it would go back to $1.60 approximately when I would sell it. No, we'll sell it later at $2, $3 approximately. And this is, again, the next step. I expecting here that Cardano will make maybe 10x, maybe 12 or 15x, but not more, because 10x is already market cap of 130 billion. Come on, how high they can go more? They are ranked at the 7. So there is not much room to grow. The same with Ethereum, BNB, XRP. There's not a lot room to grow. If you want to really like make the crazy gains, you have to go down. You have to go on these pages here, 20, 30, when the market cap is at around maybe 10 million, 20 million. I can make a video how to find these coins and make the research on it. If you want, make a comment down below on it. And here we see the weekly bubbles. We see here some altcoins popping out. This is AGX, ENJ, or how you tell it. Why they are running? Because of Nvidia. Nvidia stock pumped, and or the graph here, Nvidia stopped to blood stock pumped, and for this reason also this AI coins pump, because Nvidia is providing some chip, H100, this chip called, which is necessary, inevitable for all these shitty AI projects. Therefore, for this reason, I explained you in the videos before. Watch the videos before if you want to understand it. There's always, if one narrative starts running, so like Nvidia is a narrative of AI, starts running, then also the crypto and stock which are connected to AI start to run. Same with Pepper, for example. Pepper is minus 12%. Maybe it's time to accumulate Pepper. Very dangerous Pepper, by the way, because very high market cap already, and yeah, we don't know. Pepper is too much. But what I am accumulating is GMX, for example. GMX is a decentralized exchange, minus 5.3%. This is a time where we could accumulate it for long-term perspective, 2024, 2025. And now let's come here to the immediate short term, because in the immediate short term, the technical price target is here around 30K, so 9.4% a long opportunity. But be very careful. As I told you, there's a CME gap at around 27,000, and there's a CME gap at around 21,200. So in case we are breaking down to fill up this CME gap at 27,100, it means we would break down also here this daily support at around 27,400. The next support is at 26,500. If we break 26,500, next support is at 25,200, 24,800. The latest support here at 25K, 24,800 monthly support. In case we are breaking, we cannot hold the monthly support, we will see Bitcoin running down here to this level of 20K to fill up this 20K, 21K CME gap. So watch out for it. And we have still here this extreme volume. So as long as we're not breaking this volume to the upside, it's a short opportunity. So if you are right now in a short, the first price target would be here at around 26,500. Maybe you can take profits 26,800. So still 4% short opportunity. And then take some profits and let it run further to the downside, right? If you are in a long position, depends which strategy you have. If you are in a long position, I personally would enter only long if we are breaking above 28K, above this extreme volume. Then we can enter a long position. The first price target would be here around 30K, according here to this symmetrical triangle, which is around 30K. So here, the 30K to 30K, it's 6.5%. Would be if we break 28,150, and if we break 30K, the next price target is around 35K, which is still possible. This is the top of our relief rally to the upside, so 27%. Depends which strategy you're choosing, bratans. If you want a long or a short, you can get on Bybit right now $3,000 long position. Just click the link, long or short position. It depends on you. Watch out, please. The total crypto market cap. Total crypto market cap is breaking again above this channel, which is very bullish. And if we are closing another daily candle above, it speaks for that we could also break here this massive extreme volume. And this, in case we are breaking here this massive volume to the upside, in case we are retesting here this support line and breaking further to the upside, it's obvious a nice long opportunity, easy long opportunity to 30K for us. We see also gold right now start to rally. You see here, why is gold rally? You remember, because of the Biden and McCarthy reach a final deal to avoid US default and now must sell it to Congress. So regarding the debt ceiling, for this positive news, gold starts to running, man, like a fucking clock. And why? We spoke on this channel the whole time, because in the previous years, in the previous all the time, they had this Brazilian drama like, oh fuck, will US default or no? And the last day they agreed on the debt ceiling. Then we saw stock goes to shit, gold moved to the upside. And today is the question. We see gold is perfectly moving like always to the upside. You see heavily pumping. I mean, it's a massive pump. Watching the volume, it's 1.1%. It's for us not much, but it has a huge market cap, massive market cap. So 1.1% is massive. Well, the question is only now, will Bitcoin move in alignment with gold, because Bitcoin is digital gold? And if we know it, if we're breaking here this volume to the upside, one confirmation we have already, we broke here above this channel, but it's not a guarantee. You have to watch it. The very negative news is obviously that the Gaussian channel, which is a huge indicator I showed you yesterday, is a huge indicator. It flipped red and it signals we see a dump. So be careful, choose your strategy wise, bratans. Because according to Gaussian channel, we should see a dump. Will the dump go to 20K, or will the dump go only here to the weekly support line and the monthly support line? Nobody knows. You have to do your own research. You have to decide yourself. You see here the VPVR again. The VPVR showing us a massive volume at 28K. This is how we perfectly got rejected here. So amazing TA, Slavic Younger. Don't forget $1,000 long position. You can claim it if you want. But the big picture, don't forget, 1 year we have to accumulate right now our favorite altcoin or Bitcoin through dollar cost average. The massive pump we will see after the halving year, when Bitcoin will reach here, according to this pattern, around 130, 140K. Let's see, bratans. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, write it down below. I kiss you and I see you later.